What if Alexander the Great conquered the entire world? Alt title: The Empire That Bent Reality, Alexander's Secret Legacy. Hook: voiceover, dramatic and mysterious. They say Alexander the Great died in Babylon. But what if he didn't? What if his empire never fell? What if it grew, evolved, merged science, myth, and power, until the world we live in today was just a simulation of what he once started? This isn't just alternate history. It's the story of an empire that grew so vast, it shattered reality itself. What won the twist of fate, 323 BCE, Alexander lies dying. But in this version of history, a mysterious traveler appears in his court, cloaked in glowing robes, carrying scrolls written in no known language. They heal him and whisper secrets of the stars. He survives and everything changes. Alexander begins building not just roads and armies, but machines. He speaks of impossible things: flying ships, energy from the sun, invisible forces that bind the cosmos. His generals think he's gone mad, but then they see it work. Iraq II, the Empire of Impossibilities. By 250 BCE, Alexander's empire is a hyper-civilization. Steam engines roam the Silk Road. Colossal clockwork towers monitor the skies. Temples act as universities, combining Egyptian mysticism, Greek logic, and Sumerian star lore. But the strangest of all, Alexander speaks of the veil, a boundary between this world and the real one. He claims he's seen glimpses, worlds layered atop ours, timelines that bleed into each other. He begins training an elite class of oracles, scientists, and warriors to maintain a strange force he calls the Continuum. Some say it's divine, others say it's technology from the future. And then, things get weirder. Receipt 3, the Time Rift. By the year 300 AD, time is breaking. Historians record anomalies, Roman emperors that never existed, dinosaurs appearing in the Himalayas, the moon flickering. One oracle claims the empire has grown too large for one timeline. Alexander, now over 300 years old, kept alive by what he calls chrono-elixirs, refuses to stop. He says, "We were never meant to be confined to a single world. The universe is ours, all of it." The empire pushes beyond science and belief, experimenting with time, probability, and quantum gates. And then it happens. 4. The Great Splintering. A massive energy rift opens over Nova Alexandria. Sky cities collapse. Entire continents disappear, not destroyed, but pulled into alternate timelines. Reality fractures like glass. Some people remember different histories, others vanish entirely. From the chaos, a secret is revealed. Alexander wasn't the founder of civilization, he was its last guardian. The traveler who saved him. A messenger from a multiversal order, warning of a coming storm. But Alexander chose empire over balance, and now, the world is splintered across infinite versions of itself. ACT 5, the mind-blowing ending. Here's where it gets insane. You know the Mandela effect? The Berenstain Bears, missing cities? Familiar things that feel off? What if all of that, every glitch, every memory that doesn't fit, is because we're living inside the remnants of Alexander's broken empire? The simulation we call history is just a patchwork, a band-aid over timelines that were never supposed to merge. Our world isn't the real one. It's a refugee timeline, the backup system of a world that broke. So ask yourself, did Alexander conquer the world? Maybe. But what if he conquered reality itself, and we're all living in his failed dream? Closing call to action. If your brain is spinning, hit like, subscribe, and join us for more trips through fractured timelines, forbidden empires, and secret histories.